So how much of Stonehill that we see is the real character, and how much of it is you? You know, because I mean, I see images of Indy and Han, and you know, in this character. So, I mean, what did you really? Which well did you go to when you were doing this character?
The one furthest from the bank, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Stonehill is an amalgam of people that John Crowley, who's a real person,
Right.
worked with in an attempt to bring a drug to market that would help his kids who suffer from a rare genetic disease. Stonehill's a research, he's a medical doctor, but he does research. He's probably never met a Pompe patient. His interest in the disease is in the molecular level. So he's a guy who spends his life in the lab with students and other research scientists. He doesn't have a lot of social skills, and so his alliance with John Crowley, who's passionate and compelled by the needs of his kids to get things done, is the opportunity for creating some dramatic tension and an interesting relationship in the story that we're telling.
So it's been a few years since you've put on the executive producer hat. You've done a few films between that time. Yeah. Why this one? Was it just timing? Was it just the right thing to do?
Well,
or was there something about it?
Yeah, I thought this was a great opportunity for me to play an interesting character and to be part of a different kind of film. Took a while to bring the story to the screen, but it's an interesting process, which I enjoy.
Now, there's a lot of elements in this film that I think can intrigue anybody. If you take all those hats off, the acting hat, the executive producer hat, just as a human being, what about the story resonated with you the most and really just kind of maybe just touched something?
Well, I mean, I have 5 kids myself, so I know how it feels when your kids are threatened by something and you can't do anything about it. And I know how it feels when you figure out what you can do. And I think it's a basic human emotion that most people will understand. But as well as that story, as well as that part of it, I wanted to make an entertaining film. I wanted to make a film which would give the audience an opportunity for an emotional experience. And so trying to invest it with some humor and something other than you know, what you might expect.
Right. Great. Well, congratulations, it worked. I think it's a good time of the year for this film to come out. Wish you great success with it.
Great. Thanks you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Pleasure. Thanks.